Hey guys, welcome back to Teen Girl Diaries. I'm your host Paige, and I'm here with my co-host today, Riley, and we're gonna be talking about sleepovers, secrets, and midnight snacks.
So everybody loves a good sleepover, right?
Right.
So when you think about sleepovers, you think about the snacks, the stories, the secrets, the games you play. You think about all things along the line of stuff. So Paige, what games do you like?
I like playing this game I got off of Amazon called Grab the Mic and Incoherent.
I like those too, but it's also about the juicy stuff with me. So I like playing Truth or Dare. I like playing all games
I like
that.
playing Exposed too.
Exposed is a really fun game if you're definitely trying to
Expose
somebody, definitely. But mostly, I think like games where you have to really focus, like Inspector games, Mafia, Murder Mysteries, stuff like that are fun.
Yeah, and I also like to go to stores and buy the Unsolved Cases games. Those are so much fun, but they take so long.
Especially to solve together, because when you do it with more people,
it doesn't take as long.
Exactly. But also, just games in general to play sleepovers are fun. You never want the sleepover to be boring, like, ever.
Yeah. So, now, we're going to talk about the food. We're going to talk about the snacks.
So, basically, everybody loves a good chip. I had never met no child that didn't like a chip, whether it's hot chips, regular chips,
Barbecue chips.
like literally anything. Chips are a go-to for sleepovers.
Yeah, and also candy. Don't eat too much candy, but candy is amazing for sleepovers.
Yes, like gummy candies, everything. And then like the one thing we did at this sleepover, we made a candy salad. That was really fun.
That was super fun.
I think candy really makes the sleepover. Like snacks, a sleepover is not a good sleepover without snacks.
And it's not a good sleepover without the drinks. And sometimes when I go to sleepovers, I decide to make my own special drink. Like one time I made a shark candy drink. So I got a gummy shark, some blue raspberry flavoring, and a Sprite. And I put it all together and it made me a sparkling gummy shark drink.
Exactly, like stuff like that, or like mocktails, like a good Shirley Temple, or like it was this one orange citrus drink.
Yeah, and also a mocktail mojito.
Like stuff like that. That's fun. They're fun, cool drinks that you can make, and of course they're non-alcoholic, so you're not gonna get in trouble when you drink it.
Yeah, and also, you want to know what else comes out at the sleepovers?
What?
Secrets.
Many secrets. Now, before we begin with this, I'm gonna need y'all to know, don't be spreading secrets.
What happens at the sleepover
Stays at the sleepover. Like, I cannot stress this enough. If somebody tells you something at the sleepover, you do not go run your mouth about it. They stay at the sleepover.
Because they told you? Because they trusted you.
Yes, trust is such a big thing at sleepovers. Because sometimes at sleepovers, you just be saying anything. But you gotta be able to trust your friend enough to know that they won't say anything to other people. And their secret is safe with them.
Yeah. And you know what else is fun at sleepovers?
What?
Dance battles.
Oh my gosh. Do we have a story to tell?
Yup, but we're gonna tell that later. When you have a dance battle, you should really pick the right music.
Exactly, because you can't have a dance battle with some sad song. Like, it has to be something energetic, hype, or really just a song that you all know or love, because boring dance battles aren't fun.
And also, it has to be kid-friendly. We know that some of you like to listen to rap music with like cursing and stuff, but that's not good for you.
Like, sometimes a good dance battle don't even need all of the extra stuff. Sometimes it just needs like a great beat. Like, you don't need to have the music with all of the cuss words and stuff, because when you think about it, would you want to listen to that music around your parents?
Exactly. And also, what I find that is best for dance battles is majorette music.
Exactly. Like, you don't even have to do majorette to listen to majorette music or dance to majorette music. As long as you just vibe with it, you'll be able to dance to it.
Yeah, and it's easily to get. Like you can go on YouTube, search up majorette songs or majorette music, and it would come up. And then they also have like amazing beats. They have amazing lyrics, and you could just like, you don't even have to be a majorette, but you can act like it, or you could just like do whatever you want.
Exactly, because when you think about majorette music, you're really just dancing. Like, it's not like you have to be a majorette person to dance to it. It's just like you hear the beat, it makes you want to get up and dance.
Yeah, like some people don't really take dance battles seriously, but me personally, I take them seriously.
Very seriously. But just know it's all for fun.
And don't get too competitive because things can go wrong.
Yes, and we don't want that to go wrong because a sleepover meant to have a good time. So always just remember, keep it friendly. It's okay if you did not win the dance battle, but you still are having a good time. You just got to think about that.
Because you could always have a rematch.
Exactly. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Paige, what's the number one thing at sleepovers?
Don't fall asleep first.
Because what happens when you fall asleep first?
You're gonna get water poured on you.
It's gonna be a crazy repercussion. This one girl at my sleepover, she fell asleep first. They put shampoo on her and everything. And don't get me wrong, it sounds crazy, but we all had fun at the end. So don't push your limits. But still, a fun prank never hurt nobody.
And before you do it, before anybody go to sleep, make sure they all agree on it or agree on something.
Right, because don't pour water on somebody who has a silk press or like their hair is freshly done. Don't do that because that's mean. Second,
y'all know how our hair gets.
Yes,
especially if you're black.
Exactly. So you gotta like think about that stuff. Like, don't do something too crazy, but just let everybody know what's going to happen. But don't, like, if it will affect them in a negative way, don't do it. Like, harmless pranks, people. Don't do anything that, could make somebody, like, really sad or mad or angry. So, Paige, what's your favorite prank to do?
I like to pour whipped cream on their hands and then tickle their nose.
That one's funny. If you don't know how that works, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, basically, you pour whipped cream on their hand, they tickle their nose while they're sleeping. So when they, like, their reflexes go to itch their nose, they hit themselves with the whipped cream.
Yeah, so basically you're covering their face with whipped cream.
Or shaving cream.
Either one. But that's like a fun, harmless prank to do.
That's an example of a harmless prank.
Like, we're not saying play like a really loud alarm and scare them and pretend that the hotel is on fire or like wherever it's on fire. That is not a harmless prank. That can really mess somebody up.
And it could also cause
trauma. Like, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So, Paige, do you have a sleepover story?
I actually do. One day, I was at my cousin's house, and I didn't expect to sleep over her house, but I still did, and it was me and our other two cousins. Basically, while we were sleeping, even though, since we didn't know that we were going to be sleeping over at her house, we didn't have a change of clothes, so we just slept in our clothes that we already had. But my cousin decided to pour water on us while we were sleeping, even though we told her that we didn't have a change of clothes. So when we woke up, we were all like, why am I wet? And she was like, I kind of poured water on y'all while y'all were sleeping. And we were like, why would you do that? That is an example of like a bad prank. But you wanna know what happened after that?
What?
She let us pour a big glass. Well, she didn't even let us. We poured a big glass of water on her face. And she had to change because she was soaking wet. Do you have any stories?
I do. Basically, one time I was at this, like, it was really big. It was a surprise sleepover for my grandma for Mother's Day. We're all, like, the whole family slept.
A big family.
Yeah, a really big family. We all slept in her house as a surprise. And it was really fun because we did a lot of stuff. We played games, we shared stories. We did a lot of stuff. And, that's like what sleepovers are all about. Just bonding. Family bonding, friend bonding. Just bonding with other people and having a great time while doing it.
Yeah. And that's going to wrap up our podcast for today. Thank you for listening to Teen Girl Diaries, the podcast made for every teen girl trying to figure out life one chapter at a time. Bye!
Bye!